It's Christmas time, which means it's the end of another fantastic year. Well, and also a time to review the Twice Upon a Time Tardis, which of course appeared in the 2017 Christmas special of Doctor Who. Now, this Tardis you may have seen already, but if not, it's a great chance to explore and learn something new about this, made by some incredible developers, of course, and I thought I'd spawn it in a fairly Christmassy, well, snowy environment. Of course, the wonderful graphics of Gmod have not aged at all. But anyway, let's go ahead. Of course, the exterior looking very nice at all. You can change it, of course, changing the skins. We can add some snow. Yeah, that makes it look a bit better, I think. Several updates may be coming, of course, to all of these add-ons, so always check it around in case anything has changed. Now, one thing I do like is how the doors don't all open. There's a slower animation. Personally, I would really like it if all TARDISes had the ability to open just one door, perhaps a bit more realistic, but I guess you wouldn't quite fit because maybe you haven't been on a diet and it's Christmas time. Remember the lighting, which of course now appears, looking very fantastic. Let's go on in, and just one thing to note is that you can change the TARDIS to a double doors version. So if you go ahead on to this, and it's aptly named the Tuat, you can go to body groups and spawn a double doors version. For context, that looks like this. So you get a double doors version. So also this version, it has, great sound effect, the ability to close automatically after 7 or so seconds, which I think is a very nice feature. Okay, so we're now in the Tuat, and we'll just close the doors here. Or in fact, we can try and use the tooltips. So here we are. Perhaps not using the most accurate of Sonics or player models, and door controls, here we are. We can shut those. Now let's talk around some of the features in the TARDIS. So immediately you may notice that there is a studio right above, which I personally do like. I think it's a nice kind of immersion feature. But if you are not a fan of the studio appearing, you're able to go to the back, click this button right here. There you go, and the roof will cover up, so it's more immersive. Now there's a couple of Easter eggs I want to show you. Firstly, let's take a look at this. There. Clearly I've been on the mulled wine. Let's check out some of the roundels. So right here you've got a little compartment which you're able to put anything you like in. Perhaps some beer or something else, something stronger. Now another thing, as you noticed, it is set in a studio. You can also click this button right here and you'll get a door out into the studio, which looks nice. You've also got some doors. Unfortunately, these don't lead anywhere. I'll be curious to know where they do lead, maybe into another set. But I am a big fan of this. I think it's a nice, cool way of separating out the reality from the kind of immersion. So this is a cool feature. You may also wish to find something else here. Moving around, we can also come to this astrology screen, which is very coolly animated. Makes some cool noises as well. You're also able to change the skin. Very useful. So coming around, let's just check out some of the other features. You've got the clock, which we've seen a similar thing before. You've got the roundels, which are more like hexagonals across. Now coming up, we've got the controls, which also are animated very nicely. If we look under the console as well, we have this cabinet where you can see some electronics. So really great work by Mulder, the developer of this add-on, for adding this detail. I think it's really awesome and looks fantastic. I like the colour schemes and the way in which they move. Got some of the dates. So let's go ahead and check out some of the flight features. So we can go into flight mode, have a look at the time rotor moving. Additionally, let's go ahead and take off into, you can also click manual fly of course and start going up into space. And why not go ahead and dematerialize? At which point you can also notice the light coming up. Very nice. And into the vortex, which looks epic, genuinely does. This game has come such a long way since we started playing with these add-ons, and yeah, if you're new to the community, welcome. You've got a lot to enjoy. Here we are. Perhaps we'll make a return to the more Earth-like planet. So I think that about does it for the quick review of the Twice Upon a Time TARDIS. It's a really great thing that we've got some of these add-ons in the game, the chance to experience some of the things we get to watch in the show and play around with them in many different ways. Of course, there's much more for you guys to explore in terms of the content available, and something really fantastic that we can enjoy playing as well together in the community. Wonderful. This is very satisfying. I don't think it liked that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.